Hello friends, this is week 4 in Sociology, and today we will be discussing intersectionality in privilege and equality, discussing Corcoran's argument and analyzing those concepts, and also applying my own personal experience to it. Let's first address Corcoran's argument. She opens her argument by refuting a feminist that claimed she was privileged. She had stated that even though she was white, she had to go through some tough hardships, such as spending northern Illinois winter without heat or running water. Her color did not give her any advantages, she states. She then talks about McIntosh's powerful essay of how whites are truly represented and offered privileges, like how a cop pulls me over due to a race. However, Corcoran does not shame for one's privilege, however states that we do benefit from privilege, and it's their fault if they don't maintain the awareness of that. She makes her claim that there are so many more points in the essay where the word class could be substituted for the word race, which ultimately paints a very different picture. Speaking from her perspective, she conveys that middle-class working people have to exert hard work, and it wasn't until her 30s that she received her degree. Let us now apply the concept of intersectionality, which focuses on people can be privileged in some ways and not privileged in others. Intersectionality allows us to examine these varying dimensions and degrees of discrimination, raising awareness of the results of multiple systems of oppression at work, according to Corcoran. Let's now talk about privilege and equality and applying those concepts. Privileges consist of citizenship, class, sexual orientation, sex, and etc. It's not just skin color. These are all things that you're born into, not things you earned. Inequalities refer to the discriminations within these privileges. Corcoran experiences this based on her class status. Status, class, is within intersectionality. For example, Corcoran states that being born into a financially stable family can help guarantee your health, happiness, and etc. Status, the role you play in society and the ranking you receive for that. Achieved status is under a person's control, such as Corcoran's experience, versus ascribed status is something that someone is born with. Now is the time I will talk about my own personal intersectionality. My personal intersectionality is that I am a 17-year-old heterosexual Filipino American, and my achieved status is that I'm a nurse aide 1. My ascribed status is being first Asian American, which is being Filipina, and to that extent, I have received many inequalities and discriminations based on my race. However, received many advantages in my diversity, being Filipino, especially in applying to colleges. That's my advantage. In conclusion, intersectionality plays a major impact within our lives and the inequalities that go with it. Intersectionality such as gender, citizenship, race, class, has such a determining factor within our place and status in society. And I think in Corcoran's argument, she distinctly displayed that intersectionality was not limited to race. It was not limited to color. It was many of factors that contributed to intersectionality in her case. Thank you, friends, for listening to my presentation, Week 4 assignment in Sociology. I hope you learned a lot about intersectionality, status, inequalities, and the different types of statuses. I hope you guys take from my personal experience and my analysis on Corcoran's argument. Here's my works cited, and have a great day.